Hi guys, I'm Juliana, your automotive woman, and this week I'm behind the wheel of the refreshed 2024 Kia Seltos, a subcompact crossover SUV competing against the Subaru Crosstrek, an SUV I just reviewed. And before I get into space, comfort, and power comparisons, here are your 2024 Kia Seltos fast facts. The Kia Seltos has been refreshed for 2024. From the front grille to the LED lighting design upgrades front and back to the available dual 10.25-inch digital screens inside, Kia takes their once boring subcompact crossover SUV and ups the cool factor. Pricing for this front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive vehicle begins at just under $28,000 Canadian or just over $24,000 US before tax, fees, and options are applied. Depending on which powertrain option you choose, Kia increases the horsepower in the Seltos for 2024. The top trim SX is now equipped with a 1.6-liter turbo inline 4-cylinder with an all-new 8-speed automatic transmission, which is producing 195 horsepower with 195 pound-feet of torque, which is a bump up of 20 horsepower over the outgoing model. And regardless of which powertrain option you choose, each is equipped with the same drive mode selector: Eco, Normal, and Sport. Kia offers plenty of different trim levels to choose from, and now there's even an all-new, more rugged X-Line model to consider. That aside, most trim levels offer 17-inch wheels, but when you level up to the SX trim, you receive pretty cool-looking 18-inch alloy wheels, which blend well with the updated exterior design of the Seltos, in my opinion. Kia's DriveWise safety system is jam-packed with standard features, but for 2024, the Seltos receives even more driver-assisted technology, such as the inclusion of forward collision avoidance assist with pedestrian and cyclist detection, blind spot collision warning, intelligent speed limit assist, and intelligent speed limit warning. Other popular driver-assisted technology features like high beam assist, lane follow assist, lane keep assist, smart cruise control with stop and go are all included, as well as a rear view camera with cross traffic alert. The EX Premium, SX, and X-Line trims also receive standard navigation, but the SX and X-Line trims also gain a heads-up display. One of my must-have features is a remote starter, and it's located on your key fob, and this is standard across the whole lineup, which is awesome. And if you want to level up your technology, then ask your Kia specialist about the available digital key. Inside your Seltos, you'll find Sofina-based leatherette seats throughout, and heated front seats are standard across the lineup, along with a heated steering wheel, which is amazing. And if you also prefer ventilated seats, then opt for the EX Premium trims and above. This small sunroof is optional, and it's manual to open and then power operated. Like I previously mentioned, the dual 10.25-inch screens are new for 2024 and will include navigation and a mobile charge pad on the EX Premium, SX, and X-Line trims. Kia does provide buyers with a lot of infotainment system options. Don't be intimidated, just scroll through and have a look. But I found most of my day-to-day functions by using the setup icon and then by selecting the vehicle icon. This is where you'll be able to set your driver-assisted tech preferences, your heads-up display, and activate your smart trunk, plus even more. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and Bluetooth are standard. Additional connectivity includes one USB, one USB-C, and one 12-volt port. Now keep watching, because these fast facts were just to cover what's new in 2024 with the Kia Seltos. Now I'm going to compare power, space, and comfort against the Subaru Crosstrek. So subscribe, and let's go. So let's be honest, the Subaru Crosstrek and the Kia Seltos really aren't known for their off-the-line performance, but that doesn't mean that it's not important, because at the end of the day, you still need to get up a hill and you still need to pass somebody in traffic. So I had the opportunity to experience the preferred 2.5-liter engine in the Subaru that has 182 horsepower, and this preferred 1.6-liter with 195 horsepower. And first, this is how the Subaru Crosstrek looked off the line when in S mode. And now, here's how the Kia Seltos looks off the line when in sport mode. Sport mode activated, let's go. Hear that? Okay, so not bad. First reaction is there is a hesitation, and then it picks up and goes. So it's not bad. To hear my thoughts about the off-the-line performance and cabin noise quality, keep watching till my final impressions because I'm confident you're going to be surprised. Now, when it comes to towing, the Crosstrek Limited trim with the 2.5 liter engine offers a tow rating of 1,500 pounds. And this Seltos SX trim doesn't offer a tow rating, which is clearly illustrated on the Kia website, so that's a bit disappointing. Any type of SUV, small or large, should offer a bit of towing in my opinion. As for space, both vehicles offer a 60-40 rear seat split configuration, and cargo space is maxed out at 1,554.6 liters or 55 cubic feet in the Crosstrek, while the Seltos offers 1,778.3 liters or 62.8 cubic feet with the seats down. So that's a difference of 223.7 liters or essentially 7.8 cubic feet. Space aside, the Seltos offers more convenience, like a smart power liftgate, which opens when approaching the rear of the vehicle. Just make sure you activate the feature by going through the infotainment system. And both vehicles include a temporary spare tire, so that's nice. Before I get into overall rear seat passenger comfort and available space, I could already tell you off the bat that I prefer the rear seats in the Seltos because Kia provides the option to have heated rear seats. And that's just a nice convenience to offer my rear passenger guests. Now that aside, both the Crosstrek and the Seltos rear seats are static, meaning they don't move forwards or backwards, but they do fold. The Crosstrek rear seat leg space measures 1,033.6 liters, or essentially 36.5 cubic feet, versus the Seltos at 1,314 liters, or 46.4 cubic feet. The Seltos is a clear winner in terms of rear seat space, and Kia proudly markets themselves as offering the best in-class rear leg space, so no surprise here. As for overall storage, it's pretty much equal with the Crosstrek. The Seltos also only offers a pocket behind only the front seat, passenger seat. On the side, it's really just good for one cup, one bottle, or one small snack. And of course, you can fit 2 cup or bottle holders on top of the center armrest when nobody's sitting in the middle. As for connectivity, I actually prefer it in the Crosstrek because there's the option to have one USB and one USB-C port. In the Seltos, you only have access to 2 USB-C ports. 2024 Kia Seltos and 2024 Subaru Crosstrek head-to-head final impressions. And when it comes to power, clearly the Kia Seltos has a little bit more, right? But I also prefer this engine because that CVT is just, it's really loud off the line. But that said, noise cabin quality, I'm going to give it to the Subaru Crosstrek. It's a lot better. It's actually quieter, even given the fact that it's making way more noise off the line. So there's that. Then when it comes to drivability, I prefer a vehicle that's a bit stiffer because I really want to feel the road. I want to feel my vehicle. So I prefer the Crosstrek, but that's totally subjective. If you like something a little bit softer, likes to float around a little bit more, well then the Seltos is going to be for you. When it comes to interior comfort for that back seat, well, again, I'm going to give it to the Seltos because they sold me on the fact that they have heated rear seats across the lineup. And then the front, seriously, the front is the same. What it comes down to is ergonomics. So do you prefer your infotainment system being horizontal or do you prefer the vertical format? So between the Seltos and the Crosstrek, both systems really easy to use. I will say in the Crosstrek, for me, the vertical format ergonomically was easier to reach. But that's just me and that's for my size, right? But both systems, super easy to use. Guys, if you want to learn more about the comparison between the Subaru Crosstrek and the Kia Seltos, you have to look down in the description below. And while you're down there, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss my next video. And check out my new website, AutomotiveWoman.com. Thanks for watching, guys.